Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to do multi-floor mapping, and if you want to clean your basement or like an upstairs with this Roborock Saros 10R. Now I'm sure these procedures will probably work for the Q Revos. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to walk you through step by step. This is kind of the first time I've done it in a while, but I'm going to walk you through how to do it. So I've got the base station on my main floor. I've already mapped my main floor. It's been cleaning my main floor, but now I'm going to take it to the basement. So here's the app. We got to go to, let's see. I don't have it mapped yet, so I got to go to the settings, manage maps. Again, I've got one map already. I'm going to create another map. So if I scroll down, create another map. Now I want to take the robot downstairs first. So I'm just going to undock it and pick it up to do the mapping. This basement has turned out to be a really neat test ground. Okay, so pick a spot that's not right below the stairs. It should come back to the spot when it's done. So now, quick mapping.
Starting mapping.
All right, and I could have took the mop pads off, but kind of show you the basement a little bit. This thing was extremely dirty, and I've been torture testing robots. I got a Q Revo here, that's the Max V. That's the 3SI, that had lots of problems, but this has turned out to be a really neat testing ground. Now, they're not designed to mop muddy basement floors, but they've been getting this one pretty clean. Like, here's the Q Revo. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna be doing some testing on this, but I do have to change these. These are getting super used down here. I bought some generic ones. We'll see how the generic ones do.
To a new location and restart. Charging.
So it's gonna map your house or the basement now, and it should come back to the starting point. So I can go upstairs and finish some stuff, but that's gonna be very, like, here's my steps, and so I placed it here. Now that's what's gonna happen when you want it to clean your basement. You're gonna come downstairs, just put it in a spot. It's gonna circle it, and you may have to tell it that it's in the basement, but I think it can just spin and realize it's in the basement by just checking the area around it real quick. And then it'll clean and come back to this spot. Now, this is a mopping robot, and that's gonna be tricky. It's gonna wash its mop pads every so often, every 15 minutes or so. I don't know if it's gonna come back here and want you to take it upstairs so it can wash the mop pads, or if it's gonna clean the entire basement and then just come back to this one spot. We'll find out. But this was from a comment somebody left me, and I've seen this comment a lot. And I tell people, but I've never done a video to walk anybody through it. Now I've had to put bricks up around this for these. I've been testing these shark ones, these older sharks, and a Roborock. They've been doing an extremely good job. Ooh, that is so dirty. Whoa. I'll be doing a video on how to clean those. So that's what those were for. This should do just fine. But yeah, I didn't think I was going to do much in this basement at all, but I'm actually probably going to run some more electricity and put quite a bit more robots. But I'm definitely going to start bringing the ones upstairs downstairs. And I'm going to start doing that in the videos, because Dream does it a little bit different. Yeah, look at that. That's like mud. You can see here it is. Mapping the basement. It's going to give you a live update, and it should let you know when it's done. It says it's still mapping. 5 minutes, so it should be pretty quick. Okay, so it said mapping complete. It says it's returning to the dock, but it's not the dock. It should be the starting point that you're going to have to pick it up.
Could not find dock. Bring robot to the dock and retry.
Oh, but it's saving the map. So let's go take it upstairs. Now, I'm just gonna dock it.
Charging.
Okay, let's do a really quick edit of this map. Edit the rooms. Let's divide. Yep, over here's one room. It's one big room, but you could, now we gotta give each one of those a name. Okay, we want to go in and edit this name so that we'll be able to, because right now it just says map 2. Rename. Let's label that the basement. Hit OK. All right, so I can switch between maps. So, okay, right now I'm in the basement. Now, it really doesn't say basement. I wish it would say basement. Doesn't really say. So you're gonna have to kind of know what map that is. Click on the map. I'm in basement. I can select the other map. I can go map 1. Map 1 was my upstairs, which I probably need to relabel it to. Rename. I'll put main floor. Okay, so now I'm on the main floor. It looks like my main floor. So now I can just switch between the apps, or app maps. Main floor, basement. Now I want to try something different. Okay, under settings, let's explain something. Under settings, go to manage maps, which I probably could have done it somewhere else. But anyway, I've got, make sure that was on. I should have told you that at the very beginning. Map saving was on. That unlocks multiple floors. I'm in a multiple floor. Make sure you're not in single level, you're in multi-floor. Now, this is an important step here. Smart recognition. The robot automatically recognizes its location and switch between maps when it starts. Manual selection. So if it's having problems finding the map, figuring out what floor it's on, you could go to manual. Choose a map in the app when starting the robot. The robot will clean based on your selected map. So I'm going to leave it in, this is the default, smart recognition. So with that being said, how would we do this? So let's go, say I want to go, click the little map icon, I want to go to the basement. It's going to load it. What do I want to do? I want to do, let's do a full, no, let's just do, I'm not going to be here all night. So let's just, well, let's do a full and see what happens. So I'm not going to press that yet. I'm going to grab the robot. Huh. Interesting. It hasn't washed the mop pads yet. Okay, we're learning something.
Starting to clean.
I'm glad I did this video. So it should figure out that it's in the main floor. And I told it to clean the basement. So what's it going to tell us? And I've got it selected to where it vacuums first. That's why it detaches the mop pads.
Position established.
Oh, I think it's going to start cleaning the upstairs. This is a great question.
Pause.
So it switched to the upstairs map because I have it on.
Returning to.
So I really wanted it to wash the mop pads. I'll have to play around with this, but I know so the mop pads aren't washed, but let's take it down to the basement. Okay, I got it in the basement. Now, in theory, I don't have to select the map. Even though I'm on the upstairs map, I can just press clean.
Starting to clean. Positioning. Stand by.
It's going to spin around and try to find out where it is by using the LiDAR.
Established.
Okay, it switched the map to the basement. So it is mopping. So it's mopping and vacuuming the basement. So it's starting over here, the sump pump area. Huh. So I got to see how this is going to go. This is a really big basement, so I'm just curious of how often it's going to, I've got it set every 15 minutes to wash the mop pad. So I wonder if it's gonna clean this room and then tell me to come get, I gotta play around with it. I should have played around with it more before I made the video, but we're learning together, and I will do an updated video once I figure it all out. And I will definitely start doing this for Dream. Interesting. Yeah, see, the mop pads aren't wet yet, so it's not really mopping too well. I mean, it's putting water on them to wet them. They're just now getting wet, looks like.